Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Monday, and I did not do a Mixed Media Monday video last week. Excuse me. So this is from the week before. It's a just a abstract piece that I started on wood. It's a wood panel. It's a 10 by 10. But I decided that I needed some more collage papers. So I found some. So I'm just going to go through just quickly some pieces that I found that I've used. Some I have not used. So these are doodles. I did all of these doodles while I was on chemo. Or recovering from chemo, and I don't love them. I'm keeping them because I'm sure I will use them. These I do like, these two little mandalas here. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just not thrilled with them. This one's kind of cool. But I have an idea of some other stuff that I want to do. I'm going to keep this one out. So some of these need something like to add on top. This is kind of a nice grungy piece that I'm probably going to leave this as it is. Probably same with this one. This one could use something, and I might try it on a smaller piece first. Try this. Oh, got a little napkin in there. I'm not going to work on napkins today. So these are all deli paper. Actually, these are also, but these I did on the jelly plate a while ago. And then this is like paper bag I'm going to experiment on. This is deli paper that I used like inside of a book while I was painting in the book. So I really like this. So I'm going to add some stuff to this. And then I have some blank deli paper that I'm just going to set to the side. Because I might want to use it. I'm going to put it down here with these papers that I might use. And then I have this kind of fun piece that I might do some stuff on. It's kind of like a clean off piece. I think it's from a roll of just white paper that I got from Amazon years ago. So there's that. And then there's this. I'm not really sure what kind of paper this is. And then there's some striped tissue paper that I might put something on. And then this, probably not going to play with that. And then here's some plain, now we're getting into the plain papers. So these I'm going to move out of the way. And then this is tissue paper. So this is just like tissue paper like you'd get in to put in a gift bag or something. And so I have never put any kind of media on tissue paper. I've always been afraid that it would fall apart. So we're going to experiment with that. This is just some regular white copy paper. It's pretty thin. But I just grabbed a pile of that. This is just regular copy paper that's tan. I just grabbed 2 pieces. And then I have some deli paper. So I just want to make some collage papers. And I'm going to show you what I have out to experiment with. So I like these. I'm going to add to these. Just playing. That's all I'm doing today is playing. Okay, so then I have some archival ink because I don't want it to move or spread when I put, because it's going to have fluid on top of it for sure. So I have jet black, I have olive, I have black soot, I have hickory smoke, and I have ground espresso. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any of these, but they're here if I want them. And then I have these stamps. Actually, I might just do these stamps first. I have these stamps that I just got from Janet at Sunflowers and Crafts. And I do want to do some playing around with these. So I'm going to try some tissue paper and some deli paper, because if I use this on a painting, I don't want you to be able to see the paper, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm trying the deli and the tissue. So the deli paper has one side that's a little it's not rough, but this side is waxy. So whatever your medium you're doing, you want to do it on the non-waxy side. So I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to do, and I'm going to put this pile of paper under it. Since I'm stamping, I want a little bit of a soft-ish surface. So I noticed this also has kind of a waxy side. It's barely, you can barely notice. Okay, so let's do this. So I just want some of these that I can grab and use in mixed media work. So let's just see what we get. So this is tissue paper. Oh, that looks great. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna make a couple of these. And one more. Love this. Okay. So then I'm going to try the jet black. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like it. Okay. A couple of these. Also, I just noticed that it's coming through on the paper behind. That's kind of fun. Okay. And let's do a couple of these. This one says, art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Love that. Okay. Do one more. And this is the only stamping that I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that one turned out good. Okay, so I'm going to put these back here. Oops. put this to the side. Okay. So then I brought out some stencils. And circles are kind of my thing. So I just pulled a bunch of circles out. I have this one. I have this one. I have this kind of diamond shape that I really like. And some more circles. These are kind of haphazard, wonky circles that I love. And then I got some numbers, which I also really like. So, and then I have some paint. So I have some Deco Art Raw Umber. I have some Golden High Flow acrylics, burnt sienna. I'm really worried that this lid got left open because I can't hear. I think it might have gotten dried out. I can't hear anything shaking in there. Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Don't know if I can try adding some water. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I also have a bunch of these inks. So I have Dr. P.H. Martin's Iridescence, and I have this one, which is called Rose Lame or Lame, not sure. This Iridescent, which is nickel. And these are nice and juicy. Okay, I have those. Then I have just regular brown, not iridescent. I have regular black, again, not iridescent. Again, more Dr. P.H. Martin's, not iridescent. Put some green. I have these Liquitex acrylic ink iridescent. I have gold, which I don't have very much of that. I use a lot of gold. So that one's not there. And then I have some copper iridescent. And then I have white, titanium white. And I have carbon black Liquitex acrylic ink. And I have this Liquitex professional ink muted pink. And I want to get, so I have this paint. This is olive green, another one of my favorites. And I want to get some black paint. So, I'll be right back. Actually, I have, I grabbed my black gesso. So, and then I have a whole bunch of mark making tools. So, I have this sea sponge, which I kind of ruined by leaving paint on it. But I might try it. Leave it out. I have, this is like, I have a couple more sea sponge things. I used to use these when I took watercolor class. Not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. I'm going to leave them sitting out here though. I'm not going to use those. I'm not going to use that. I am going to use this. I like this to make a circle right here. And then I have corks. going to try. That one. That one. I might use this. Maybe. Oh, that's good. I feel like I want my pieces today to be a little smaller, like my mark making. I'm gonna take these out too. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have two papers out here. These I'm gonna move out of the way so I can pour some paint over here. Okay, so before I do stenciling, I'm going to take some of these and just make some random marks with these. I'm not sure this is not going to work. This I can't, the thing's broken. These are very old. So I'm happy that they are still beautiful to use. Whoops. Yeah, this is what I was thinking that I wanted to try. Like that. It could get a really thin paintbrush. Okay. Gonna go through and just review what I made. I was trying to do some of my own writing and it was not coming out great. But I mean, it looks kind of cool, and it would look kind of cool in a background of a mixed media painting or something. So that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to have a bunch of these type of papers, which I think are fun. This doesn't have very much on it. Still got some wet spots, so I'm actually going to turn this over and pick up and put down some of that ink and paint. I think this is all dry. There was just that one spot there. Okay, so there's this. This is nice and dry now. So I have this one that I made in the very beginning that is stamped. I really like this. This will look really good on mixed media stuff. And this was fun. I did the copper and black together over here. I love how this turned out. This will look really pretty on some art. And this I was experimenting with the copper. So that's all mostly dry. And then this, you might have saw me go over this with my paintbrush. I just want it to be able to show up. It'll probably show up like this too, very faintly, which is cool. And then this is just more like clean off, playing around with some shapes and things. And then this, I drew, we'll come to it here in a second, but it was really messy and I didn't like how it looked, so I just smashed it on some paper. And then this is when I was doing the numbers, the reverse. Okay, so that'll go over there. And then this still has some wet on it. So I'm going to just do some smishing again because I'm impatient like that and I don't want it to wait. I don't want to wait for it to dry, and I don't care if it's all smushy. Don't care. Okay. It's still going to take a minute to dry. So I'll put that there. What else do we have? We have this little piece. I really like this pink and the raw umber on there. It looks really pretty. And this experiment on the black and white stripe, like that. Looks pretty. Got some wet spots there. Push that down. Okay. And let's see. Lots of stuff I didn't get to, but that's okay. We only have so much time in a day. So this, and yeah, just some, again, experimenting with some shapes and then with some different, some of the different inks, what they look like. So yeah, so I have some fun things to use in different mixed media pieces. And I think that's it. I did this. Can't really see it. You can kind of see it, but I think it would get lost on a mixed media piece. You could just do the same similar type of thing of doing the gold right on top of the paint on the piece instead of doing it on the collage paper. So that's that. So that was fun. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Just playing, relaxing. Hopefully next week I will get to actual creating on my little canvas, my little wood canvas. Not sure what I'm going to do. I think it's just going to be 100% abstract. Ooh, I forgot this one. This was a good one. This had lots of, this is the one that I did that was, I didn't like how it looked, so I just smushed it. So this would be really cool to maybe add some little black dots too. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you have a great rest of your day and that you remember to be good to yourself and be kind to each other. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.